guys, it's Tuesday, it's the whatever it is, oh, the 13th of April. Good morning, my name's Lesley. This is the Not Quite Enough Distance vlog. Hope everyone's doing okay. Thank you for all the comments and thank you for spending your time with me. Means a huge amount. I am back at work, but I do have a couple of little finished things to show. Well, one's quite big actually. I'm waiting for the buttons to come in, but I've finished this crochet cardigan, so I will talk about it more once I've got the buttons. I do have an extensive button stash, but I don't have enough of the same, not quite enough buttons. I need, I think, 8 for this, so I've ordered some because it's not something I'd want to put odd buttons on. So yes, I'm pleased with this. This started as a knitted garment. The fabric wasn't thick enough, so I went crochet. Very simple, added some pockets, but yeah, that's almost finished. And also I have some finished yarn that I've been spinning. Now, I started spinning a couple of months ago some rainbow rolags from Needle and Thread, and I wasn't sure what to do with it, so most of it I've spun with another fibre, which I'll show you in a sec, but there was some left over, so I used my plying tool to do an Andean plying technique, Andean, and that's what I've got. These are my kind of leftovers, and I love the colours of this. Not like me to go for bright rainbows, is it? And this is what I plied the majority of it with. So I had some silk, cashmere, merino, gorgeous stuff, some lap waist from Witchcrafty Lady. Of course, Witchcrafty Lady, my favourite fibre person. So yes, Almas. And so I plied it with that. Spun up the lap waist into a single and then plied the two together. So I have a lot of this. I've got about 600 odd metres. So while I should be spending the day working, I know at some point I'll be looking for what I can do with this, because I'm thinking this, with a detail of this as a stripe or a border or something like the ritual shawl. I don't know if I have enough of this for the border. But the ritual shawl is by Mars of Hay Brownbury, and it's a very simple shawl, beautiful piece, and it has a knitted on border, so you cast off by working the border. Don't know if I have enough of this for that. I will have to investigate, but I will find something. It's lovely and soft, and I love the bright colours, so I think it is going to be a shawl or a scarf or something like that. And it is lovely and soft, so yes. So pretties spun up, and yes, this will at some point be something bright and sunny, so hopefully I'll do it whilst it's still bright and sunny. It is bright and sunny here, cold still. The working week, considering it was my return to work after a fortnight off, the day started yesterday with snow. Okay. Then our kitchen sink was very slow draining, so I thought that was blocked. Oh joy. And then my internet wasn't working for a minute, but the internet sorted itself out very quickly. The kitchen sink, thanks to the application of baking soda, white vinegar, and then a kettle full of boiling water, that's all okay. The old ways are the best. And the snow has gone. It didn't settle, it was too warm to settle, but it was a bit of a shock to look out the window and see it coming down. So that was how the week started, but it has improved. And yeah, so today I've got work to do. Had a couple of arrangements for funerals yesterday, so today I'm writing them up, whilst wearing my Wave of Change by Denise Byron, because it's quite chilly. Catch up with you in the week. Cheers. It's this time of year again. Time to sort out the filing for the next financial year. Hurrah! Hello lovely people. It's Wednesday. And normally I would have got my file for the new financial year in order by now, but I wasn't working over the end of the financial year because I was off, so doing that today. Hurrah! Which means the top shelf over here, which has all my files since I've been a celebrant, is looking pretty full. Now I've fact-checked myself on one thing, and I've been fact-checked, which is much harder to say than you'd think, on another. So, when I was talking about the lap waist for this fabulous yarn, I think I said it was cashmere silk and something. It's silk, alpaca and merino, and gorgeous. So, just clarifying on that. Also, I got fact-checked last week, so thank you for checking things out. Brass monkeys. The story that I'd always heard about it being a part of a ship that held cannonballs looks like it may not be true, and I'm really sorry. So I was waffling on, and it looks like I was telling you a load of old nonsense. I'm still going to tell that story. I'm just going to say I used to hear that because I just think it's a great story, but I feel the need to be accurate, so thank you to the person who said, "Are you sure, Les?" And I'm sharing that revised information with you, that the business about cannonballs and that, probably not the original source. What a shame. So Wednesday I am back at work, but it's quiet at the moment. I shouldn't touch wood, I should be chomping at the bit, but I'm not. And yeah, just kind of plodding along quite happily. Finished writing up everything. I had 2 arrangements on Monday, the ceremonies are on Friday. So yes, checking and printing and that sort of thing to do, but all done until the phone rings and the next arrangement comes in. So that's the life of the funeral celebrant. So right now I shall drink tea. I may even spend a few minutes tidying up a bit in here, but I really don't know where to start. Oh, the joys. Yes. So keep well and smiling, lovely people, and keep drinking hot beverages. Cheers. Hello, lovelies. It's Thursday. This week seems to be going really slowly for me. Not in a bad way. It's not that time's dragging. It just seems to be going slowly. There we go. But it's Thursday. As I have, just not the microphone, the camera, sorry. As I have 2 ceremonies tomorrow, I will be out most of the day. So I'm going to finish this up today and then set it to pop up at its normal time on a Friday evening. My buttons arrived. So I've got buttons on my crochet jacket now, so I will talk all about it at month end, but I am rather pleased with it, and I think it will be a very useful thing, which always helps. So yeah, so that's good. I have actually done some tidying up in here. I'm not going to show you it because it still looks untidied and untidy, but small inroads have been made, so that's good. Yeah, at the moment, still relatively quiet. I could be talking completely out of turn, because until I go to the crematorium tomorrow, I won't know how busy places are and how busy people have been. But it did feel like there was going to be a quiet period, and this seems to be it. So, and it quite often is this time of year. So, not panicking yet. Give it a while, will be, but not panicking yet. So we're all good. So that means lots of lovely crafting time, and just been picking up stuff that hadn't touched for a while, doing projects that rediscovering things as I've been doing a bit of tidying, so lots of exciting crafting plans on the horizon. I'm not going to go into details because they might get hidden again for a while. This is what sometimes happens, but we're all good. We're all good. I now have a pair of socks in the car, a pair of tubes to be made into socks, and I'm going to have a fair bit of time tomorrow. I have a ceremony at 12 and another one at 3, both at the same place, so I've got that period in the middle, so I shall be knitting at that point. Might have a little sleep, wouldn't be unheard of. So socks will be a handy project to have to kind of just get things churning along. Nice little portable project, so that's all good. Next week I'm having my hair cut. That makes me very happy. And today, even as we speak, himself is playing golf for the first time this year, so he'll be very happy as well. So that's all good. Yeah, and he's got a nice sunny day. It did come over a bit wet earlier, but very short-lived, only a matter of minutes, bit of rain. So hopefully he's nice and bright in the sunshine. Not warm, but nice and bright and dry. So I hope he's enjoying himself. And yeah, and next week I get my hair cut, so I'll enjoy that too. Yay! And apart from that, it's chugging on pretty much the same. In the UK, shops have opened this week. Haven't been near any of them, apart from the usual supermarket by groceries run. I don't have anything I need, and apparently there were people queuing outside some of the fashion shops and that sort of thing. So I am grateful that I don't have anything I need, so I didn't have to be in amongst crowds of people. And we'll see how things go. Obviously we're expecting a rise in numbers every time there is a lifting of restrictions. Pubs are now open if you sit outside, that sort of thing. So yes, it'll be interesting to see what it does to the numbers, because it's the counterbalance, I guess, between restrictions lifting and people being able to gather together and move more freely versus the number of people who've been vaccinated. So hopefully this means they're less likely to get the illness, or if they do get it, it'll be much milder. So we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed that things go well and that people are well. Yeah. So yes, that's kind of it for this week, and more of the same next week. So I hope you're keeping well. I hope things are feeling okay where you are, and that you're feeling safe where you are, and you're feeling fairly comfortable with what you have to do and what you want to do. And thank you for being here, for all of your comments, for your observations, and yeah, have a great week. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.